Hi, subscribe to my channel Shobha Rana for more.
Sid, there is so much confusion, like you said, living by the odds. And the patient and the person who is suffering and undergoing this condition, we can empathize with that person. But there is, I think, this some sort of a counseling or some sort of a plan should be devised for the people who live with such a person, because you don't know what is the right thing to say. Like you said, that people would say it's not your fault, and probably you feel that it's the right thing to say, but you don't. You're also coming from half-baked knowledge, right? You don't know. So, is there any such provision or any such therapies or any such counseling mechanism that happens, which takes the entire ecosystem also along with it, or just for the patient or the victim?
It is coming into place more and more. So this is called caretaker assistance. So you train the caretakers, because we now recognize that having caretakers with a good state of mind is as important as taking care of the patient. And especially this is true in chronic illnesses. So if somebody has, say, a foot fracture, the caretaker assistance isn't that important, because that person will be incapacitated for maybe a month, 2 months. Anyone would help out for that. Now, suppose if there's somebody in your family who is 75 and he has severe Alzheimer's, severe. He can't remember whether he had breakfast or not. He can't remember his daughter's name, to the point where he might think that his daughter is somebody else. Now suddenly he wakes up and starts shouting at the daughter that, I don't know who you are. You are trying to poison me. And this can go on for a week, a month, a year, 2 years, 3 years. Eventually, the psychological state of the daughter will start getting affected, because she loves her dad, but this is how he's behaving. And this is a situation that thousands of households are going through right now. In India, probably in Bombay, because so many Alzheimer's patients do reach this stage. Nobody is talking to the family. Nobody is preparing them for this. And if they are not ready, then the patients will suffer.
Then this whole talk of morality comes in between, that it's your morality and out of your humanity, we should take care of the person. But how it is deteriorating your own mental space at that point, are you even capable of that? I mean, that happens in a relationship. Alzheimer is still an extreme case of a disease, but in a relationship, let's say, if two people are together and one of them is going through, let's say, some sort of an issue, let's say an anxiety issue or whatever, the other person is not able to find a connect with this person at all. And then the whole lot of morality comes in between. This person wants to venture out and, seek comfort in someone else. How does this whole, thing work then? Where are we heading as people? This is just so, I don't even have the word for it, it's just such a weird territory to sort of navigate through, because people say, like, I was recently talking to a friend of mine, and she was talking about the husband not being responsible or responsive towards her, and she having a need to not get into another relationship, but probably seek some comfort in some sort of a friendship, which is more than a friendship or whatever, outside of her marriage. Now, this is a very tricky situation. Now, she's like, I'm in so much of a mental distress that I don't know who to talk to. I mean, as basic a need as talking and communicating to your partner is not happening, because the person is going through this and it is his blind spot. He doesn't recognize it. He doesn't see it. Now, for you to say that to someone is also not fair, that you have this problem. I mean, the person has to come to a realization of it on his own, probably. Or I don't know what's the way out. What's the advice that one could give here? And how does this whole dynamic work, including morality or, neurology and psychology and all of that twisting together here in this situation?
I think without complicating it too much, the dynamic between two people living together has always been a tricky one.
Absolutely.
And this is not new. Probably ever since the concept of marriage or the concept of a family unit came in, there has always been this interpersonal dynamic that existed within families. And this existed between as many number of people are there in a household. So mother and father, father and son, mother and daughter, between every dynamic, there is that sense of conflict of what I want, what they want, and what we want. It's usually
what
always
others
that.
want out of us also.
And what others want.
That also is into the equation.
Yes, absolutely. Now, the thing is, the real challenge in any relationship is communication. How easily can you communicate whatever it is that is on your mind, even with yourself? So I've realized more and more that any couple who is going through a problem, chances are that one or both of them have been lying to themselves quite a lot. And they say that they want certain things, but they actually want something else. And for whatever reason, they have not accepted that. They may say it, but they've not accepted it.